Welcome back to Just Between Us.
Couch Show Edition.
Very good! So on today's very special episode of Just Between Us, I'm joined by Ken Raskin and Ruth Raskin.
Hello.
If you guys are new, I feel like you've only heard of Allison's parents like in stories from the podcast or something. You've never met them if they're brand new to the show.
Oh yeah, well I talk about them a lot.
You talk about them so much. Do you guys like being talked about this much?
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
Do you listen and then when it starts to be a story about you, you go, oh?
All the time.
Sometimes I get in trouble.
Yeah, sometimes.
I get in trouble too, but it's like more so because I think you never say really anything negative about them.
Thank you. And I've still managed to get in trouble. Okay, so we're filming this about a week and a half before my wedding.
Wait, I gotta meet the guy.
That is John, your best friend.
He's a good friend of mine, Mr. John.
Do you talk to John more than you talk to any of your other friends?
Yeah.
Okay, so I thought that we could talk about do opposites attract? Because John and I are similar in some ways, but not similar in other ways. And I feel the same way about the two of you. And so I'd love to discuss how you guys are kind of different in some ways and how you navigate that.
So what is similar about you guys?
Oh, because I was in first I was just going to say, well, we annoy the hell out of each other. That's how we navigate. No, just kidding. We're similar in big picture ways.
Yeah.
Like
we both like our kids.
We do.
That's good.
Wow, huge.
No, just like how we view the world, how we think, you should navigate through the world. Our morality's the same.
Political.
Morality's not the same, Mom. You would turn me into the police.
Well,
If I committed a crime, Mom would turn me in and Dad would hide me.
That's true.
Well, I don't want to give away your plan, but you'd probably send her somewhere, right? Like with no extradition.
No.
You know what I mean? Like
No,
you
Mom
would,
would call the
no,
police.
I
no.
turn her
I'm
in.
saying Ken would send Allison to a country with no extradition.
I would just hide her.
In
Where?
your home?
Like in your attic?
Oh my god. Well, I think
Our
they'd
attic
look
is
there.
large.
Yeah, you have a large
We
attic.
do have a large.
No, they would look there.
Well, it's like the Unabomber. He knew his brother had done terrible things, and he turned him in. And so don't do terrible things, and he won't turn you in.
Well,
Okay, well, I actually listened to a whole podcast about the Unabomber, and the brother really did not want to turn him
The
in.
wife.
And it was his wife.
His
who
wife
convinced
really
him
wanted
to do it.
And I bet that caused a lot of marital discord. That's an opposites attract situation.
Very true.
So, what ways are you different in every daily way?
He's a type A.
yeah. She refuses to make phone calls. I make all the phone calls.
Interesting.
But that works.
Yeah, I think that's the power. Like, one person has to be the person who does the phone calls, and the other person has to be the person who can't ever talk to anyone on the phone.
We got it.
You each have to have different superpowers.
Mm-hmm.
John and I both will make a phone call, but I have to remind John to make the phone call quite a few times. But there's one place I don't call. I don't call the dog groomer because he doesn't like me.
The dog groomer doesn't like you.
I don't know. He doesn't respect me the way he respects John. Like when I call, he never knows who I am. But when he calls, he's like, John!
Interesting. That seems misogynistic.
It could be.
I want to know more, but I want to know more like what is like similar about you guys. Like now, let's say, were things becoming more similar as you guys got older, or was it like off the bat you were like, oh, we're very similar?
We often think about the same thing at the same time.
Whoa.
Really?
Yeah.
All
a
the
little
time.
creepy.
She'll say something and I was just about to say it.
Ooh,
We'll
I
say
love
it at the same
that.
time.
We're on the same
We're on the same wavelength.
Mind meld.
Ooh.
Do you think that you dress similar, or you have like a?
We do that a lot. We show up in the same thing.
Well, Allison doesn't believe me, but my friend who studied cinematography told me about something where once you're around someone a long time, you start to have a similar color palette because, and I forget what she called it, but it's like because you're feeding off of each other, so your clothes start to become more like similar color palette.
Well, I will get dressed, and then Ruth will get dressed, and she'll wear the same color as I am, and she'll say she got dressed first.
Opposite, guys. Opposite.
I will say that like you have very different interests in a lot of
Very
ways.
different.
Well, we both like card games.
We do.
You like card games?
We play games together a lot.
And you both like going to the theater
Yeah.
And the movies.
Yep.
and the movies.
I play poker and she plays
Oh, now I've started playing mahjong.
mahjong.
It's a whole new me.
It's amazing.
Oh.
My mom's made dear, dear friends playing mahjong.
Yeah, my grandmother used to play that, and it was like, and bridge. Bridge was a big one.
Oh, you guys tried to tell the bridge story.
No, this is how we're different. So years ago, decades ago, maybe even before Allison was born, we took a bridge class. And he had played bridge. He knew how to play bridge, but he took it with me anyway. Then he decided that we should go play competitive bridge. I was just learning. So we show up at this bridge tournament. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. It was the most embarrassing experience of my life, and I haven't played bridge since.
Because you didn't do well in the tournament?
Well, people were angry at me. I was still learning. You don't show up to a tournament not knowing what to do.
Wouldn't you be happy if someone was bad? Because then you could beat them.
It was horrifying. I still it makes my stomach hurt when I think about it. But he's like, okay, we know, let's go, let's do.
Well, that's another big difference. You get embarrassed very easily.
Very easily.
And you've been embarrassed maybe twice in your life. Once when you
In
did the
Vienna?
snort.
Yeah, the big snort.
The snore?
Snort.
The snort.
The snort?
We were at a concert in Vienna, and these people were doing, and it's a small room in this small concert. People are singing, people whatever, and then they would leave the room and then come back.
Well, this guy did this opera. He was
Yeah.
singing an opera that involved snorting, and it would be
What?
like it was like whoa, 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 whoa. And
I don't know if it was intending to involve snorting.
no, it was. It was like a silly.
It was a sound. I don't know.
But then when the song ended and it was silence in the room, my dad goes.
Well, how were you to know?
I thought it was gonna keep
mortified. Yeah,
That was the only time you've ever been embarrassed.
yeah. And I'm embarrassed 15 times a day, every
Yeah.
day.
Okay, that's so funny because that's like clearly not your fault, really. And also, what a weird situation.
Well, he made a public disturbance, and then
Yeah.
it was very funny because everyone around us started hysterically laughing.
And the four of us, because we were with Jocelyn, and we're just like trying so hard not to laugh and to pretend it didn't happen.
Because then we had to sit there through the rest of the show with all those people.
It was the best part of the show, though.
Oh, you both like to travel.
We do.
Like neither. Oh, I think that's a big similarity. Is that you both like to do things. Like neither one of you is a homebody. No.
Oh, that's great. That's really perfect. Because also, like, traveling together well, like, not getting mad at each other when you travel is huge. I would say that's, you do get mad at each
Well, okay,
other.
there's the one place we get mad. Allison, where do we get mad at each
In
other?
the car.
It's brutal.
It's horrible.
Okay.
It's a different marriage when my parents are in a car together than when they're outside of
And
the car.
why is it that we get mad in the car?
We have different
Because
opinions.
she doesn't like how you drive.
I don't
Oh
like
my
how we
God.
drive.
She does not keep her mouth closed.
That is such a big relationship thing, is not liking the way I've had most of my fights in a lot of my relationships about not liking the way the other one drives or them not liking the way I drive.
Right? It's
Oh,
perfectly
really?
legitimate.
I don't really say anything because I don't want what you have.
Right.
But also, you used to instigate where you used to put mom's seat heater on,
Yes.
and as a goof. And then there was one time where you put her seat heater on, and she got furious and got out of the car.
Yeah. It was
While I was
95
driving.
degrees. It was 95 degrees out. We're in Vermont. I remember this. And he put on my seat heater. I don't do well in heat.
It was
Ever.
a mistake.
No,
No.
it was a joke.
It was an
Your
intentional
sick
mistake.
joke.
I am aghast.
It was hard.
I am at the edge like this.
One time, weren't we driving home from Thanksgiving with Dan's family, and you guys also had to like pull off the road and switch who was driving because you got in such a big fight?
I've done that.
We were never in the car with Dan's family.
No, on the way
Oh,
home.
right. Yeah.
From Pennsylvania.
I've
I don't
done that.
remember.
I've done that. I've gotten out of the car and been like, fine, you do it if you're so smart.
Oh, yeah.
That was
Oh.
with a boyfriend in 2016. I pulled over and I was like, here, if you know better, take the wheel. Horrible. Me and Alex never fight. Never.
Really?
And we-
That's nice.
I know, it's really great. I mean, we have like discussions, but it's not like fighting like my last relationship. And yesterday, I almost killed him over a parking thing.
Really?
Yes, car stuff is like, I think that could end a relationship.
Absolutely.
So John and I are very opposite about parking, in that I want to take what I can get. So I'll see a
Right.
spot that's pretty far away, but I'll be
Very,
like,
very.
Oh my God, you are notorious.
Notorious.
You will park in the next
No.
strip mall.
Right.
Like you won't even wait and see if you can get the spot.
No, she'll park in Siberia. Like
Yeah.
and then that's like a known thing. Whereas like you can just go and park close up, like see if there's something up there, and then make your way back.
I just get very worried, but then John gets so cocky and will find these spots that
Culver City, crowded. He put zip right in front of
I
the
know.
restaurant.
I
hate
love
him.
that.
I hate. He does that too.
He's-
hate it.
They're blessed in some way that I'm not.
Right?
It's all positive thinking.
No, but I prefer to
Positive
do the driving. But if the issue is the parking at the end, I let him do it because he'll get a spot and I won't.
Yeah. John does most of the driving. I'm not very good at driving.
No, you're not.
Who do you think that I'm more similar to? Because you're both so different.
I think you started out more like me, but you've become more like him.
In what ways?
Oh, fuck you guys.
As I approach my wedding and my marriage, do you have any good advice for me? You're about to have your 45th wedding anniversary this year. What's the magic? What should I know?
Just do the best you can.
Yeah, I don't know. Good luck.
Best